Hello my friends and welcome to Tev'ran. Last episode we managed to take out the last of the cult leaders as well as Tev'ran, resisting the urge to add another of the parasite's powers. After this, it's time to meet up with Halsin and see what he knows about our little stowaways. But first, we need a long rest. So, sit back and enjoy some Baldur's Gate 3.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit.
Really? This on top of everything?
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
You really think my blood is going to be the best in your interests? How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
We are in the middle of a temple filled with dead goblins, not to mention a drow just around the corner. So I don't care how much you need, but you're not drinking mine.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
There's plenty to feast on. Right, that is that. First thing I want to do though is take a look at this armor just one more time, making sure gain a +1 bonus to stealth checks, advantage on constitution saving throws. Alright, that's very nice. I love that armor. I do need some better weapons though. And maybe a +1 light crossbow would be lovely. Okay, that is that. I think we are... Oh, Astarion.
Can't slow down.
Very well. What do you have?
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
No, but I have questions. How have survived out here? Yeah, I'm guessing they mean to say how have you survived out there in the sun?
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Just figure them out quickly. I don't want any more surprises.
No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
She has a point.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Trust him, he won't hurt us. You know, for some weird reason I do. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted.
Nobody
Unless, of
believes that,
course,
Lae'zel.
I have offered it.
Okay, exactly that.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
My flesh is not easily tasted. You're hornying up the entire group. Anyways, let's leave camp, shall we? Is that blasted thing still going? It is, isn't it? Well, it actually moved as well. Right, let's head through this door. Believe we saw someone here still. Something. Holma, bodyguard of the High Priestess. Right, let's have a chat. Hello, Holma.
You not supposed to be here. Leave.
Can't risk being in open view.
Oh,
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
I was under the impression I was sneaking. My humble apologies. I shall remove myself immediately. I was under the impression I was sneaking, but okay.
Alright, what now? Softer than a whisper.
You know what? Let's just open, shall we?
Pigs have
And we
fight.
missed.
The consequences
We
are
literally
not
missed.
surprising.
Okay. Alright, that's the thing. Hey, at least we didn't use our action for that. That's good. Let's see. I can also get the Quasit next to them. If we do that, that way they are threatened.
Survival is
And
all that
Tev'ran
matters.
will actually have advantage on his attacks. We can go for the sneak attack. Needs 14 to hit, I rolled 15. Why would I do that then? Oh yeah, you can change that into a critical hit. But you see, as an assassin, I already get a critical hit. And the flourish. Very nice. Was it a regular attack? Oh, they're no longer off balance. Imagine that.
Victory awaits.
You, do you have your rush attack? You do. Do we want to do that?
Make way.
Kinda do. Not. We can regularly attack. Let's see, this is short rest, right? And let's go again. There we go, hammer it right in. Move a little bit. And turn.
Protect me.
We can... a second level guiding bolt. Hit him for 18 and give advantage. Alright, what are you doing? Oof. That really slammed her prone. Snap. Alright. Let's do another one of these. Oh, which we miss. Alrighty then. I need 14, they rolled to... I can do this. Yeah. There we go. Easily done. Let's grab that supply pack. Let's see what we have here. Scroll of Mel's Acid Arrow. Wooden crate over here. Row of books. The Annals of Baldur's Gate on Death and Resurrection.
Through.
Iron Gate? Nothing in here, huh? Chain, cracked stones. Nope. Doesn't seem to be. Let's check this out then.
That might be worth a look.
Oh. Exactly what? Oh, a pouch. Very nice. That was it, right? Pick up. Got an extra pouch. Yeah, I do that. On my other playthroughs, I have a couple of those pouches. Because you can store stuff in them. For example, if I now want to store all of my potions in this, I can. I can just do this. Clean out that inventory a little bit. Potions, poisons, stuff like that. And then, if you go to custom, I can simply drag that in. And while I'm in combat, I can open this and have access to everything. Very neat. Anyways, was that it? That's what she was guarding. Oh no, there's a bedroom here still. Another hallway. Oh, I didn't mean to move those. Anything? Padlock key. Right.
Still me, even after everything.
Good. Skull and bone in your wardrobe. I mean, you have an animal carcass in your bed, so I don't even want to know. Selenite journal. Those interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. This looks important. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation, don't mind if I do. And another basic poison. And a gilded chest. Amulet of Misty Step. Hello? That is actually really nice. This will teach you Misty Step, which I can definitely use, actually. And I don't have a necklace yet. Where is it? Oh, Misty Step as a bonus action? Yes, please. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, that is nice. Alright, you know what? I'm going to save my game really quick. That Misty Step is going to come in handy. And it recharges on a short rest as well. Very good. Let's have a look here. Stone discs that I can interact with. Silver plate, silver plate.
Interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Better take a closer look.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, snap. Hang on, let me read that again. Selenite journal. Read. Thus, the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. Interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. Where are the stars? I don't see any stars. Is there like anything else written on it?
That's curious.
What is? Something was curious. What? Maybe you should... No, not the candle. But there's a lever. Alright, so need to remember that. I don't see anything else though. Nothing that can give away. And oh, but this doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, hang on. To match the stars. There seem to be stars on this one, but not on the rest. So what does that mean? Right, let me try something. I'm going to try and bring all the dark ones to the bottom. Because that's what it said, right? I can't bring them to the bottom. There's no way. Wait, I think I need to turn this back. Like so. And then this one further. Let me... Right, so now if I turn this one twice... Should... No? I am not cut out for these sorts of puzzles. Gale, why don't you have a look at this? Oh, if only. I mean, this seems to be... They're on the bottom now, but I don't think it's correct. They're on the bottom of every of the plates, but nothing is happening here. Nothing I can see. Well, this was my guess. Right, let's first return to Halcyon, shall we? Oh, that's going to be a difficult one for me. Let's see, Halcyon. Is Halcyon still in his prison cell? Honestly, the way this battle went, we may as well have taken Halcyon with us. Wasn't there a guy here before? Oh, well, not anymore. It's fine. We just need Halcyon. Also, I'm going to quickly... You, go invisible if you would. Thank you.
Looking ahead.
Alright, Halcyon, we've taken care of everything. You are free to go. Halcyon? Apparently you already went. Oh, hello? I did not loot this one, huh? In Wrath, Adrenaline, you have +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons. Once per turn when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. Oh. I did not loot that guy. I didn't loot this one either. I didn't loot anyone here. I'm quite surprised at that. I did loot that one. Right, anyways, Halsin is out. Severed leg. Oh. There's a wooden chest here that I didn't even... I skipped a lot of loot here for some reason. Beastmaster's chain, animal friendship. Alright, who wants to wear that? You have Speak with the Dead. Let's give that to you. You're not really the animal-friendly type. Where dashes or take similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. Yeah. They gain momentum for 3 turns. What does momentum do again? Movement speed is increased. You know what? I actually think... Oh no, those are medium armor. I can't wear that. And these... These aren't. I think those are actually better. They definitely do not look better though. Nope. Right, anyways, Halsin. So that is the Emerald Grove environs. Right then. Oh, I'm curious.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
I am curious to see how Halsin will react, learning that a child died because of the one he left in charge. That's going to be interesting.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Kagha. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
I guess we'll see you there then. Patched together sack. What's in this thing? Wapira's crown. When healing another, the wearer gains 1 to 6 hit points. Legends say a giant elk and a druid once formed a powerful friendship. When the elk laid down his life for the druid, she crafted this helmet in honor of her beloved friend, so his beauty and compassion would live on forever. That is very nice. That's very nice. Elixir of Dark Vision, we got an agate, a mace, and 61 gold. I can't use that right now. Okay. Can I give that? You have a circlet equipped right now. I can give this to you, right? We'll see. Take all.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Yeah, we'll put that off show. There we go. But that is very nice, actually. Like it.
No one's stopped me yet. Don't waste a step.
Very curious. Do we have any traders here? I really need to trade.
Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Is that Will? That's Will. Okay. No traders? No? Alright.
I'm your Lummox.
Yes, you are.
Viridian Crystal.
Squirming.
I mean, if you guys don't mind,
If there's fighting, you run.
I'll take it.
Stop. For anything.
Right, anyways, trader. I really need to sell some stuff.
What do you think of opening a cards in Baldur's Gate?
So it's true. You scattered the goblins.
peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Right. I just want to trade. I'm not here for small talk. Let's see. First of all, sell a bunch of stuff. Alright, we did a little bit of bartering. I bought some more trap disarm toolkits, I bought some more potions, some alchemical ingredients. We're looking good, so let's go and have a chat with Halsin.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not.
Am I interrupting something?
You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns? To spill blood in this sacred place? It would have been easier if you just died, Kagha. Now I have to hear your excuses instead.
Oh, that is badass.
Nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I was going to show leniency. But Kagha, a child is dead because of you.
A thief is dead. She stole the idol, befouled the grove.
Enough! If anyone befouled this place, it is you. By sowing division, hatred, death. As for the idol, it's nothing compared to a life. A mere object next to one of nature's creations. You show no pity, no remorse. I cannot absolve you. Nature will determine your fate. Whatever happens to you next, know that it is the Oak Father's will. Now get out of my sight. There is nothing more to be said.
Is this the part where I kill her?
Apologies for that ugliness. A more bitter homecoming than I would have wished, but at least the grove stands. Thanks to you.
I had it coming. I watched the child die because of her. Child's death was an accident. Let's just continue on. You're welcome. What now?
The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Oh, now that. Did as I wished to. I never cared if this place was saved or not. I don't think he would say that. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. Banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Oh, she has a lot more health. Alright, speak to Ra. Is he inside? I'm going to guess he's inside.
Dark times and getting darker.
Wrath. Yeah, there you are. Figured it was you.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Yes, I'm just here for my reward, not for small talk. I'm just here for the reward, literally.
Of course. It is well earned. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Wait, the library, isn't that where we went with Nettie? I think it is. There is a huge wolf statue. Enclave Library. Yeah, I was right.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. I'm going to take that with me. Just in case. For now, though. Ruin of the Wolf. Did that do anything? Oh, I need to press them. Okay. Oh. Oh, now this is neat. Don't mind if I do. The Hidden Vault. What do we have? Secret Sides of the Sword Coast. A Druid Note. Read. Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I asked. Its land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. Can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. So this is a weapon.
A beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
An enchantment, Sorrowful Lash. Pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. Oh. Is that... Man, you have 1d10 plus 3? What happens if we... Oh wow, your inventory is a mess. I need to sell on you as well. Right, let's see what this does. 1d10 plus 4. Alright. I mean, that's a cool weapon for Lae'zel.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, I think I could work with that.
Is that blood?
Let's have a look what else we have. We have Robe of Summer, grants resistance to cold damage. Alright. Wait, maybe that is that something for Gale then? That's a robe. Gale? You should now just have a simple robe, so... Yeah. Oh. Looks quite fancy as well. You can equip that, right? Yes.
I've got a long road.
Alright. Anything else? Oh, Jesus. Wyvern Toxin, more antidote, basic poison, elixir of poison resistance. Don't mind if I do. Scroll of Hold Person, Scroll of Animal Friendship, and some potions. Very nice. Definitely worth it. I like it. Here, let me light this. There we go. Well, some good does come from helping people, I guess. Here, let me take this as well. Right. I think most of them wanted to meet at camp, so... That's gonna be it, huh? Oh, I do need to go back to the trader. Lae'zel's inventory is a disaster. Let's go and do that first. Clear that inventory a little bit. Travel worn chests. I can lockpick this. There we go. Continue. For 2 gold. Wow, that won't even buy me my thief's tools back. Alright, not worth. Oh. Alright, I'll take it. Flat rock. Oh, I can sit on it. Lovely. Alright, Lae'zel, you're up.
Assume nothing.
So it's true. You scattered, of course.
I'm just gonna skip this. We already had this conversation. Wow, yeah, that inventory is looking bad. Githyanki boots. Sell. Yeah, this is all just a random armor. Yeah, and this is why you loot every corpse. That is going to net me 447. Wait, there's a bone here still. And a silver ingot, because why not? Yeah, 467 gold. I'll take it. Have fun with that. Enjoy.
May you keep balance.
My purse is definitely more balanced now. Happy for that.
Very well.
I guess we're going to head out and set up camp? Even though we're not really tired, people did want to meet at camp. So are we setting up camp?
Road to Baldur's Gate
Yes, we are.
Who knows how long it'll take these folks to
go to camp. Do I need to take a long rest for them to appear? Is Halsin here? Let's see, we have Astarion, Lae'zel, Gale. It does look like I have to take a long rest. Okay. I guess we don't have to finish it. We can just... Oh.
Walk away.
Oh, this looks interesting. Why are you here?
I buried my daughter because of you. I'm going nowhere.
Your daughter roused the nest. Did you expect the Viper not to strike? I will bear no more accusations. Leave me.
Tell me, how's the wine?
Oh?
The wine? What did you...
Oh.
I want you to feel small. I want you to feel helpless, just like her. Her name was Arabella. Picture her. How scared she was. And no, this will hurt.
Ooh. Let's watch where this goes, shall we?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Come on, Locke. We're done.
You all right?
No, but the snake is dead. That's all that matters.
Withers, you didn't see a thing. Oh no, I'm left with this. Oh, I can't move the body, damn it. Can I throw it? Too heavy to throw. Bugger. No one's watching, right? Here, let me have a quick... Ooh, people are watching. Ooh. Withers? No.
Just out of view.
Someone is. Let's have a look. What do you have? Brood Mother's Revenge. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional one to... Good berry. Kagha's key. She wasn't wearing that. Nobody saw a thing. Helsen? Situation. Astarion wants to chat as well. Fine, let's start with you, Astarion.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero.
You're not.
Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
The beer? Really? You did a good thing. Well, it's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Yeah. Yeah, that.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wild party. Take his bottle and try the wine. Yeah, let me have a sip of that. Let's see what that is.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
That was your idea. That better not mean I want to kill someone. We could have fun. We could some... Oh, Jesus. Knowing you, it probably is.
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak.
I'd rather bet a goblin, darling. Maybe if you please. Yeah, then no, absolutely
And
not.
here I mistook you for someone with taste. A pity. But have it your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
I don't even want to know what you mean by that. Right, Helsen. A small situation.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
I thought you might care to have a drink with me. There's other things we could do besides that. Jesus Christ, what is this night? No, just, alright, suit yourself.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
I noticed. I'm heading to bed. I guess Halson will find her in the morning. I'm just gonna go for a partial rest. I don't need a long rest, I just need the night to end. Yes, continue. That was something.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
It always is.
The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it? Moonrise Towers it is then. I was expecting more from you than a lead towards some distant dangerous prospect.
I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers.
Oh wow,
now,
snap.
Allow me to continue.
That clapback.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Lazel. Let's put on some clothes. Well, let's see. What do you suggest? Our forces can tolerate such a place? Yeah. Then how are people tolerating it?
So it seems, though I don't know how.
Oh.
You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
No, the Underdark, it's lethal. The Underdark's my home, better to take that path than risk this curse. Yeah, kind of.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
I mean, you're pretty smart, so sure. What about the Grove? Let's go. How do I find passage through the... No, I kinda know that. Yeah, let's go then.
I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise. May Sylvanas guide us.
I don't care who guides us as long as we get there. Kagha, yeah, okay, they cleaned her up. Good. I was staying on my campsite. I guess this is where we leave camp then. And we'll have to go back to the goblin camp. Though... the goblins outside, are they going to be hostile? Goblin camp? Goblin camp? Find the Githyanki Creche, travel through the mountain pass. Ooh, there's a lot. Well, if I teleport over there, they're going to be hostile, aren't they? Because I kind of killed. Now let me do that because Lae'zel was in some trouble. And maybe we'll check that out next episode, because if that leads to a fight, it's going to take me a while. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to boop that like button. Gale seems to be having a tail right now. And see you next time. Take care, my friends, and bye-bye.